We all know that Bill Maher is a staunch lefty, but every once in a while he says something that is completely on point, and this time around he completely just tears apart the Hollywood agenda and what makes California such a terrible place, and it is pretty epic stuff. So let's get into the story here. On Friday's broadcast on HBO's Real Time, host Bill Maher reacted to California Governor Gavin Newsom's recent ad campaign in Florida, arguing that California is more in favor of freedom than Florida is, by saying that while Republicans are taking away people's freedom on abortion, and that makes it kind of a new ball game on the issue of freedom, Republicans can point to COVID restrictions, and it stated that he hasn't always felt free in California, while he has felt freer in Florida. So this whole thing is just a complete roller coaster, which we are going to be getting through it all together because that's what we do here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get through this entire story together, my friends. But as we all know, like I said, Maher is a lefty. He is. So some of the stuff that he says here is kind of dumb. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. But some of the stuff that he also says is pretty great. So Maher began by stating, "I feel like Florida and California crystallized the two sides of America, and man, it's so interesting. Republicans, freedom was always their brand, but now abortion rights taken away of freedom. It's kind of a new ball game with that," which, you know, it isn't taking away rights necessarily. Abortion isn't about taking away rights. It's about protecting the rights of the unborn. That is what it's all about. That is what the pro-life movement is all about, okay? No one is taking away the other choices that women can have about what they can do with their baby, you know, adoption, motherhood, you know, abstinence before the child and all that different types of things. There's plenty of other options out there that are available. The only option that we don't like that is on the table is murder. That's it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this because he continues on. It says, after reading from Newsom's ad, Maher said, "So I guess my question is, who's got the freedom fight now? Because I could see the Republicans saying, well, we stand up for your rights to have your guns. We don't support the pandemic BS mandates. You have your freedom to be free. I certainly don't always feel free in this state," talking about California, I must say, "and I have felt freer in Florida," which is 100% correct. And that is coming from Bill Maher, who, like I said, and we all know this, is a staunch lefty. This is something that he is willing to say because Maher, even though he is a lefty, and I'm not saying leftist because he is open to having conversations with people who have different opinions. That is something that leftists don't have any. So I guess Bill Maher would be like a liberal, I guess, is what you technically would say about him. But he's willing to admit when there is stuff, there's facts and evidence right in front of him. And the fact of the matter is that in Florida, you do feel freer because California is a terrible state. It is a failed state. It continues to prove that it is with the constant, you know, crime rates skyrocketing, you know, just more and more homeless. The homeless population is just continuing to grow. It's just like a complete and total mess over there in California. And that is why so many of these celebrities continue to leave that state as well. So it's going to be interesting. Is Maher going to leave the state as well? I guess we'll have to wait and see if that happens. I wouldn't be surprised. And if it does happen, honestly, that would be pretty hilarious. There's a reason why these celebrities are leaving that state because it is a failed state. And there's a reason why they're going to places like Florida and Texas and everything else. So with that being said, let me know what you think about what Bill Maher says here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all soon.